Hello and welcome to Comics with Jose. My name is Jose. I love comics and I want to share them with you. Follow me on Twitter at artofjvelez, Instagram at jvelez622. I share comics that I'm working on as well as a couple doodles and drawings that I do for fun. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe if you like this channel. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for coming back and joining me here as we speak on my favorite subject, comic books. My name is Jose, and I love comic books, and I do want to share them with you. I want to real quick linger on this cover image as Perez draws all these faces. Just the guy was such a drawer. He doesn't skimp. None of them are drawn to um, simple. He does a good job on everyone. The focus on this is we're just going to look at issues 5 through 8, and I've already done 1 through 4, so feel free to look through the videos. This is George Perez's birthday week, and I just want to share, this particular story, which was my first exposure to Perez. I bought this series when it first came out. Look at this beautiful, beautiful image here with all the heroes, what is there not to love about the artwork of George Perez? This is just remarkable, such detail. So, Crisis on Infinite Earths came out in 1985 through 1986, and it was DC's way to try and join in making one cohesive universe and uh, into one. And they had so many universes, they just wanted to streamline everything. This is drawn by George Perez and written by Marv Wolfman. The two of them together were the team behind the Teen Titans, who at that time was DC's hottest and best selling book. It outsold Superman, it outsold Batman, Wonder Woman, anybody else. Firestorm here was one of my most favorite characters during that era when I was in elementary and middle school. I just thought that the dude with the flaming hair was so cool. So, anywho, George Perez was such an amazing drawer. He's such a great artist, and the goal here is just to look at his art. Um, I have a lot of things he has done. I don't have everything. I don't have his first Avengers run, save for a couple issues here or there. I don't have any of his Fantastic Four. Um, but I have quite a bit of it. Um, so now we're in issue 6. I bought this before. Well, I bought the original issues. I actually have two. I bought these when it first came out, and they were raggedy, horrible. Never give. It's funny. I love comic books, and I don't sell anything. I buy and I don't sell. But if you are gonna be a collector who wants to keep them, um, don't let middle schoolers grab them because I know I was one. I read these to just observed. I mean, because George Perez's art was so beautiful. I really didn't understand what was going on because in middle school. I didn't really know much of what DC Comics, their entire history. I just knew I liked Batman and Superman and your major heroes. I loved Hawkman from the late 70s and early 80s Super Friends cartoons. So Hawkman and Firestorm were two of my favorites. Um, and oh, here's Peacemaker from the hit TV show. So George Perez, um, this was his, like I said, this was his birthday week, and I just wanted to show his beautiful work. I just think every day is a great day to uh, take a look at it and enjoy it. So when I first got these issues, I didn't understand very well what was happening. But I ended up buying them. I didn't actually pay too much. I bought all 12 issues, goodness gracious, for under $50 about, oh, 8 years ago or so. So before all these prices started skyrocketing. So I am not your typical, like I said, I buy a lot of stuff. So this is issue 6. This is the issue where Supergirl dies. This cover has been homaged a lot of times. It's very striking and it's very iconic. Look at all the characters. I know that the color it kind of blends, but look at all the characters behind. I mean, George Perez. I mean, once you get past the coloring and you really observe these drawings, this dude, man, what a elite drawer. So this is the issue where Supergirl dies. Well, I think it's issue 7. You'll have to forgive me. I said 6, but I think it's 7. I think Jerry Ordway is here helping him. So I know that George was not able to do everything, and I think Jerry Ordway was there to help, and you can definitely see Jerry Ordway is in there. So I think actually Jerry Ordway is the inker. I think George Perez is the penciler and Jerry Ordway is the inker. I see Jerry Ordway's big influence because he's an artist in his own right. So this is actually issue 7. So we'll have one more after this. And if you go into the DC Wiki page, the DC fan base or database, you can, like I said, you can see read what happened in each issue and all that kind of stuff. But that is not really our concern here. Just here to look at Perez's beautiful art. And you'll hear me say that quite a bit because I think his art is beautiful. Look at this design. Not very many artists can do this. We lost a great comic book artist and a great illustrator. And the Psycho, that was a Psycho Pirate. Look at this. So based on the cover, we know what's going to be happening here pretty quickly. This was a double-sized issue also, so yeah, a lot of Jerry Ordway's inks are very strong. So strong that I thought he actually was the co-drawer, but no, he's just the inker. Him and Dick Giordano. I wonder if during this time George Perez was doing roughs because he was still doing Teen Titans. So I wonder if he was kind of working. Here's where Supergirl dies. And very touching and emotional scene. So we're looking now at number 8, and we can see the Flash here. So if I remember correctly, this is the issue where I think Barry Allen dies. So first we kill Supergirl, and now we kill Barry Allen. I think this is the first time we see Darkseid he is perhaps Jack Kirby's um, best known creation for DC Comics. He created a whole world for DC, but uh, DC really didn't do much with them. It is now that you see the New Gods kind of take center stage in a lot of stuff in DC, but they really didn't care about the New Gods. Uh, the New Gods, um, John Byrne has tried stuff with them, and Walter Simonson tried stuff with them, but they don't seem to be able to, at the regular Wednesday Warriors that buy comic books every Wednesday, they just don't seem to care that much for the New Gods. So, you know, if Walter Simonson can't save Orion, then nobody can. So, short of putting Todd McFarlane in there. So, and it looks like we're nearing where Flash is going to uh, sacrifice himself, because that's what heroes do. And so he runs super fast, and so fast that he dies. Great art by Perez, just absolutely great. And they do a little tribute to the Flash here. And so we are going to conclude our video, and then we will be doing one more that'll have the finale. So like and subscribe.